Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on using bodhi. In this particular video we are going to cover the command bodhi envs. So when you execute bodhi envs, then what you see is a list of environment variable that the bodhi runtime uses. So these are the values basically set for your current runtime. So we see bodhi home is in my home folder .cache bodhi, which is basically the default location. It might vary for you. So this is going to be replaced by your home folder. As well as where the HF home is, what the servers and ports are, where the log files are getting outputted. In the previous video, we also saw that in bodhi home, we had a file called .env and it was basically empty. What you can do is you can basically override any of these values other than the bodhi home using the .env file. Because bodhi home is loaded first and then we get to know the .env. So bodhi home is cannot be overridden, but the other values can be overridden using the .env file inside bodhi home. So what I have here is I can go and what I can do is I can change the port from 1135, which is the default port, to 8080. So I can do bodhi port 8080, save it and come back. Now if I do bodhi envs, I can see the bodhi port is changed to 8080. Now if you basically launch the API server, it's going to be launched on 8080 rather than port 1135, which is the default. So yeah, we see that how easy it is to configure bodhi using the .env file inside the bodhi home, as well as how easy it is to troubleshoot by figuring out what the current environment variables are for the runtime. The environment variable definitely follow a hierarchy. So first is whatever is basically passed from the command line. So if the host is passed from the command line, this takes the most precedence. This is optional, so if you leave it, then what happens is whatever is set in your environment variable. So if you do bodhi host and give it here with say bodhi serve, then this particular is going to be picked up, this particular value is going to be picked up. But if you don't specify this particular value or it is not set in your current session, then from the home.env file the value is going to be picked up. But if it is not present in there also, whatever the fallback value is basically going to be used. So it definitely follows a cascading behavior, and you can configure depending on whichever cascading behavior you prefer or your environment allows you to do. So this is pretty much it for bodhi envs. In the next video, we are going to look at bodhi list and explore from there. Thank you.